See me do.
There's enough. Alright, welcome to Sew Like a Pro. Adrian requested that I show how to make a bell sleeve. So I took my pattern, take your basic straight sleeve pattern, and I fold it in half so I can find my center. And I pressed it down in place. And then I'm going to take it and fold it in half again. So now it's going to be divided into 4 equal parts. And this is going to become my point of rotation. So I highlighted it with a marker. So I'm going to connect the top and the bottom with a straight line. And if you want your whole sleeve pattern, you should have a bigger piece of paper and take the paper also and fold it in half. And that's become the center, and you want to match these two folds, creases right on top of each other. But this paper is not wide enough, so I'm going to just use half of it. So she wants the wrist, the bell shape to be 10 inches wide. So if we take these and we line it up at the top and the bottom and measure from the end, the difference, and then you're going to take it and divide it by 2. So if this is 4 inches, that's going to be 2. So here at my center, I need to shift it out an inch, because remember, this is just half of the sleeve. So if this come out 1 inch, then I want my top to angle out an inch. That's going to give me 2 inches at the center, because we want the balance to be the circumference all the way around the wrist of the sleeve and not just a flare in one spot. So if I start this out at my 1 inch and let this stay lined up at the top, then I want to trace off the cap of my sleeve to my first pivot point, that dark line that I drew. And then from here, I want to rotate it out to, we need to go back here and also draw from here to my first pivot point. And then from here, you want to rotate this out the additional 10 inches and then draw from here back to our pivot point. You're going to continue to draw up the side, use the ruler, continue to draw along the rest of the underarm, and then I'm going to join these 2 points together. And then you can go back and draw in your flare sleeve. You can use a curved ruler. Remember, this is your grain line here at the center. Now, because my sleeve is folded in half and I use the back half of my sleeve to shape it, I'm going to have to open up my pattern and then trace off my front armhole, because the front and the back armhole do not have the exact same shape. So I have to transfer that to the other side of my front. But everything else is identical. Make sure you transfer off all the notches. And then, of course, if you want it to be shorter or more fuller, whatever your desire is, this is how you pivot and rotate to get, a flare sleeve. So here, I'm going to draw the lines in thicker so I can make sure you all see what it looks like finished. We're just going to join all our points together, so you can see the finished sleeve. This is my front armhole, my back armhole, and then this one is my front armhole. And transfer all the notches and make sure you go back and mark all the grain lines. And that's how you make a flare sleeve from a straight sleeve. The other alternative is to just simply do the same thing, fold it in half, divide it in half, and then you can take the pattern itself and slash it up to the top of the underarms and spread it open, and you'll still get a flare seat. So you can see how much this sleeve increased from the original sleeve. So this is how you make a flare sleeve. Sew like a pro.